was about?
It's okay, it was nothing.
Didn't look like nothing to me. Come a step over here, please. Come on. Right, do you know those lads?
Just follow me. No, I don't know them. They think we are gypsies, that is all, but we have worse than that.
All right. So what are your names then?
Merita. Merita Berisha. And these my brothers Agron and Becky. And we aren't gypsies, we are refugees from Kosovo.
Oh, you're one of the families off the Avalon.
Yes.
Are those youths off the same estate as well?
Mospoil. I don't know, maybe.
So what about your parents? Where are they?
Our father, he's dead in Kosovo. And my mother, she is here in this country, but she's sick in hospital. So I look after my brothers. We do okay. We have a flat. They go to school. I go to college.
So how come you're doing this then?
Council only give us voucher for food. But we need other things. So they do this after school.
And you?
I was just coming from college to see they're okay, and then those others, they come.
Well, look, I don't want to stop you earning a bit of extra cash, right? But if the boys are getting hassled, why don't you try and find somewhere else?
You don't make them stop.
No. But like I said, why don't you just try somewhere else?
Okay.
Right, and be careful. People drive like idiots round here.
Hey, what is your name?
It's Nick. Nick Klein.
Thank you, Nick.
Ben, did you remember the card?
Got the card, don't worry. Still don't know why you couldn't wear a tie then. Would it hurt to look smart? This is smart. Oh.
Nicky! No, fine. Couldn't be better. Oh, Rose.
So, where's the birthday girl? I can't believe she's 18 already.
Or me. Through here. Come in. Let me get your drinks. Ruthie, look who's here.
Oh, there she is, Ruthie. Auntie Rose. Happy birthday, darling.
Ruthie, happy birthday, sweetheart. Many happy birthdays.
Nicky, so smart. Look at you.
Nah, half a suit is no suit.
Oh, Benjamin.
You look gorgeous, Aunt Down.
Oh, you can say that, but nothing to Ruthie here. Ruthie, don't you kiss your cousin?
Mom.
Happy birthday.
Nick, I'm glad you're here. I was beginning to think Mum and Dad hadn't invited anyone else under 40.
Now, Joshua, you still want to be a copper?
Yeah.
Good boy. Thank you.
And what about the present?
I've got it.
Oh, yeah.
Ruth, happy birthday, darling, from Aunt Rose and me.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Can I open it?
Of course, what else?
So many cards and presents, I think our room might be full.
We won't have that problem much longer. Not once she goes off to medical school.
Where's Jerry? Isn't he here?
No, not yet. He called to say he was collecting Lisa on his way. Have you met her yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, you wait till you see her.
Thank you.
That much? Oh, you should know.
You can buy him a tie now.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, and this is from me. Happy birthday.
Nick, you didn't have to.
I hope it's okay. I wasn't sure. Get it open then. Give us that.
Oh, it's great. I love it.
Hey, everybody.
Jerry, I love
Sorry we're
it.
late. It's my fault. Hey, sis. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Hi,
Very
Mum.
late.
I know. I'm sorry. Hi, Ben.
I'll see you again.
Lovely to see you, darling.
All right, Sam. Everybody, this is my fiancée, Lisa.
Lisa, nice to meet you. Heard a lot about you from Norman and Stella.
Hello.
Hey, Nicky. How's it going?
I'm fine, thanks, Jerry. How are you?
I'm good.
Jerry, the present.
Yeah. Do you want to give me a hand? It's in the car.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Excuse me.
The security business must be good, Jerry.
Yeah, it's doing all right, Nicky. Doing all right. Here. You want taking this for me? Here you go. Cheers.
What is it, or shouldn't I ask?
It's a stereo. I know Ruthie's been after one for ages.
Where'd you get it?
Not off the back of a lorry, if that's what you mean. Now, we put in the security for a specialist shop in Fulham a couple of months ago, and they did me a deal on it.
Nice.
Well, it's contacts, that's what it's all about, eh?
Yeah.
Everyone, order please, everyone. Can I have your attention for a moment? It won't take long, I promise. I would just like to say how much Stella and I appreciate you coming here today to help us celebrate our little girl's birthday. Well, she's not so little anymore. She's a young woman, a beautiful young woman. Yes. And the best daughter we could ever have hoped for. Oh. To Ruth.
To Ruth. To Ruth.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday,
Ruth! Of course, I try and help him out too. If anyone says they're looking for security, I send them to Jerry. Not that he needs my help. Marrying the boss's daughter. She's a lovely girl too.
You see, all that without having to work through the night, dealing with drug addicts, criminals.
It's not as bad as you think, you know, Dad.
I know enough.
You don't. You don't know what we do. Not really. It's not just about running around making criminals. We try to make a difference to people's lives.
The only thing that's different is when you lock them up.
That's not what I mean.
Oh, come on, Ben. At least it's a job with respect.
Respect doesn't buy a flat, does it? What sort of a career is it when he's coming home to live? Respect is one thing. Decent prospects is something else. You've only got to look at Jerry to see that.
Take no notice.
Nick? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just should have known better, that's all.
Your dad?
Who else? Come on. Now you're 18, we can get drunk together.
Right. Straight back to business, Mr. Klein?
Why not? Now I have 500 shirts to replace to lose the orders. We'll be working 24 hours a day.
500? I thought you told the uniformed officers last night there was 400.
I told them I would need to check the books to know how many we've got.
How much money are we talking about?
The orders were worth a little over £23,000.
What, for these?
This is no sweatshop, DC Webb. See, it is a legitimate business for 25 years since I came to this country. I pay national minimum wage to all the women who work here, and they make quality garments.
Well, it can't be easy staying competitive when you've got other people around you paying their workers, what, a few pence an hour?
And their shirts fall apart. What I make is the best.
Is that what the thieves targeted you reckon? High-quality shirts, high value?
Perhaps. I don't know.
Well, they obviously had a good idea what they'd find inside. And it must have been a pretty big lorry to shift so much gear. Where'd they come in?
The loading bay.
Can you show me? What about your security system?
What about it?
Well, is it in date?
Of course. 3 months old. The alarm went off, but they still had the time to take the shirts and leave before your officers got here.
You usually keep so many finished shirts here?
Sometimes. Not always. If they'd have come after the orders had been sent out, they would have found only a few dozen.
So they could have known exactly what they were doing and picked their time?
What are you saying? That it was someone who works here?
Maybe, yeah. Look, can I have a list of all your employees, plus anyone else who knows the routine here? Also, I want details of your security.
Now?
Well, yeah, it would help.
See, told ya. Can't go wrong with a nice bit of jewellery. Oi! Oi! What's up with you, then? You got a hangover or what?
No, it's just family. Most of the time I can just about ignore it. But when it's something like last night, everyone who meets you wants to know what you're doing. Then all they want to do is tell you how well someone else is doing.
It's about your cousin Jerry again.
Just a bit. Turns up with a brand new Merc, knockout bird, girlfriend, and a grand's worth of stereo for Ruth's present. Or when my old man sees this, you can guess the rest.
So you can't afford a brand new Merc? No one on the job can, Nick.
Exactly. And as far as my dad's concerned, being a cop is a dead-end job. Only a couple of rungs up from sweeping the streets or cleaning car windscreens.
He never said that.
He doesn't have to. I can see him think it. Ta-da.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. You know Smithy's passed his course. He's a qualified firearms officer now.
Wonderful. That makes me feel a whole lot better.
I got these in maybe 2 weeks ago. If you want to see the receipts.
No, you're all right, Mr. Klein. How many of these would you say you took off Mr. Hussain a month?
Oh, not many these days. A few ends of line, maybe, some seconds, if they're good enough. But he makes most of his stuff to order for Savile Row. £100 a go.
So he does well, then? His business, I mean.
Who does well? When in India or the Philippines, they can make the same stuff for a tenth of the price.
Well, I tell you the truth, Mr. Klein, one shirt seems pretty much like the next one to me. But does that mean the shirt stolen from Mr. Hussain would be hard at fence?
Around here? Definitely. If someone offered them to me, even without the labels, I would know they're a thief's. But up north, across the channel...
Well, listen, if you have anyone trying to offload them...
I'll let you know. Oh, listen. You said you were from Sun Hill. You must know my nephew, Nicky. Nick Klein?
Yeah, I know.
Of course you do. Well, any colleague of Nick's. If there's anything here you fancy, I can do you a good deal.
I'll remember. Thanks for your help, Mr. Klein.
No trouble. No trouble at all.
Sierra Oscar from 9-2. I'm at the Abelard estate. There's no sign of a fight in progress. Can you confirm that address for me again?
Flat 36, Sarge.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you.
Yes?
I'm Sergeant Cryer from Sun Hill. Had a report of someone being in a fight here. Is this your flat?
Yes.
Well, can I come in? Thank you. Been having some trouble here?
It wasn't their fault.
Did you see what happened?
No.
Can you tell me what happened? Well, do you mind telling me your names?
What for? They have done nothing. They are the victims.
Well, maybe so. In that case, let's see if we can find out who did this. And you are?
A friend.
But I'll still need to know your name.
Police. You are all the same. Always want to know a name, an address, what we are doing. I told you. They are the victims. And the young one, Bekim, he has hurt his wrist. He should have an X-ray.
Please, we don't want any trouble. The other police, he will tell you.
There was another police officer?
Yes, Nick. Nick Klein. I know him. You ask him. The school is closed today, so Agron and Bekim go out to wash windscreens. Find another place, like you said yesterday. But still they come and attack them.
Why?
Because they're refugees.
And was it the same use as yesterday at the traffic lights?
I don't know, they don't say.
You mean they won't tell me?
Yes.
OK, and what about this man outside? Who's he?
Vaton. Oh, he lives on the next floor. When I see they're hurt, I ask him to come and help. But back home in Kosovo, he's a doctor.
OK. If you give me a minute, I'll have a word with Sergeant Cryer, then we'll see about getting Becky to the hospital and getting his wrist looked at, OK?
OK.
All right.
Well?
Marita says the local teenagers have got it in for him.
What, because of the squeegeeing?
I don't think so, Sarge. I saw a bit of it yesterday. That's how I met Marita. Some youths were hassling her and the boys, calling them jippos.
That tallies with what the neighbours have said. And the graffiti. Do you think they give a statement?
I think they're a bit reluctant to right now, Sarge, especially the older boy, Agron.
All right, so what do you want to do?
I want to talk to Fatton, get his side of it. Do you think you could take Bekim and Marita to St Hughes to get his wrist looked at, Sarge?
Sun Hill taxis?
Yeah, I know, but well, where they've come from, they're afraid of the police. But it wouldn't hurt to tip the balance the other way. And if they do realise we're not the enemy, they might be more willing to make a statement.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you, Sarge.
So how long have you known Marita and her family, then?
A few months.
Not in Kosovo?
No.
Is this new?
New, yes. Original, no. You don't want to come in?
If I'm invited, yes.
Please yourself. Come in if you want.
Thank you. If Ackland and Beckham tell us who attacked them, then we might be able to stop it from happening again.
It would make no difference. Not to those people.
So you know who it was then?
Come with me. There are 7 refugee families here on the estate. When we arrived, the government gave us all television to help us learn English. Our neighbors, they saw these new televisions. They knew we had given them for free. How do you think they react? We are scroungers. Why should foreigners be given these things when they are not? Whatever you do will not change the way they think.
I see.
Do you?
Well, Marita said that you were a doctor. I'd have thought that'd have helped you to get out of here.
I was a doctor. Here I can't practice unless I take exams and have 6 months clinical attachment in hospital.
Can't you do that?
Yes, if I have £2,000 to pay for it. Look, Officer Klein, maybe you want to know that everyone is all right. Maybe you are a good guy. Okay, but you don't know. You only see it from the outside, only as someone who is at home here, not as foreigner, refugee. You cannot be me. You cannot know how it is with us, just as we cannot know what it is to be English. So, the best thing is not to try.
Nicky!
Uncle Norm, what's up? What are you doing out here?
Nothing. Just wanted to have a word. Wanted to say thank you for coming to Ruth's party last night. And your Aunt Stella and me really appreciated it.
No, it's all right. Well, I really enjoyed it. Listen, why don't you come in the house?
No. Look, can I talk to you? In the car?
Yeah.
Do you know a DC Webb at your station?
Yeah. Why?
Well, he came to the shop today, asking about some shirts that were stolen from Asif Hussain last night. You know Asif. You met him at my home, I'm sure.
Well, maybe. I don't know. What's the problem, Uncle Norman? Do you know something about the shirts or who took them?
No, of course I don't. If I did, I would have told your colleague. But the thing is, I'm a bit worried.
About?
Well, you know, I always put a bit of work Jerry's way when I can. When Asif mentioned that he was looking for new security, well, you can guess.
You told him to call Wolfson, Jerry gave him a good price, friend of the family, all that business, yeah, I know.
Well, now, if Asif's place has been robbed, what are they going to think? Is there going to be any comeback on Jerry?
I can't see why, not if Wolfson did the work right. I mean, you can't stop people breaking into places. It doesn't matter how much security they have.
So there won't be any comeback on Jerry?
I doubt it.
Well, that's good. It's good to know that. I'm sorry I had to bother you with it. But I am a bit worried about Jerry.
Why? Well, he's got a good job, a new car, engaged to the boss's daughter. My parents would love to worry about me being in the same situation.
Well, sometimes I think he tries too hard. That he thinks the most important things in life are the flat, the car, the money. I think sometimes he should be more like you.
What, badly paid and living at home?
No, I mean more balanced, you know? More aware of where he's going. No, I shouldn't go on like this. You're a fine boy, Nick. Your parents should be proud.
I'm glad someone thinks so. Now, come in that house and tell them that, please, will you?
Yeah, sure. Here, but don't mention...
No, don't worry.
Mickey, can you take a look at this burglary artifice in Halpert Street?
I'm still working on that shirt job, Gov.
Still? I thought you said it was an insurance job.
I thought it was. I found another job with the same MO. That warehouse on Glanville Street a couple of weeks ago. Now the mobile phones won't walk about.
OK. But don't waste any more time than you have to, all right?
Gov.
Nick,
Mickey, you got a sec, mate?
What's up?
Norman Klein, you asked him about shirts yesterday.
No, it was your uncle, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's right. I just wondered if everything was okay.
Sounds like they knew exactly what they were after and had it away in less than 5 minutes. I don't think they're stupid enough to fence the stuff around here, though.
Any leads on that? I mean, do you know who it was?
Yeah. Why, has your uncle said anything?
Me? No. He just said you'd been in when I saw him last night. I thought I'd ask, that's all.
Well, if he does hear anything, all you do...
I'll let you know. Cheers, Mick.
Nick, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just thinking, that's all.
Is this to do with this personal time you took this afternoon?
No, it's just a little bit of family business, that's all.
Mum and Dad all right?
Yeah, they're fine, thank you, Sarge.
Living at home getting to you?
It's okay.
Nick, what do you reckon?
Can I go and have a word?
Yeah.
Marita, hold on. I was just coming to see you. How's Becky?
Okay. The hospital say he fracture his arm. They put it in a
Cast?
yes, cast. Yes.
Good. And has he or Ackland told you who attacked them?
No.
Come on, Marita. I only want to help, but I can't if no one will talk to me.
Patton says it is no use. He says nobody wants us here. Not just the people who call names and write on walls.
I see. So what's going on with you and Fatton back there?
Nothing. I was just giving him some things.
What kind of things?
Food, tins, that is all. It is a present to say thank you for helping with Agron and Bekim. Fatton doesn't have much.
Marita, neither do you.
But we have benefit. Fatton does not. He studied here to be a doctor. He worked very hard. But the benefit people, they say that because he studies, he cannot work. And so he gets no money.
And isn't there anyone else with him? His family?
Oh, he had a wife and a little girl in Kosovo. They were killed. I think Fatton was also nearly killed. He doesn't talk about it.
All the more reason why none of you should have to put up with being picked on here. Come on, Marita. You came here to be safe, right? But you can't be safe if you let them get away with beating up Agron and Becky.
Only men. Our men. They won't let it happen again. They're angry.
Marita, that's not their job. It's mine. And if the men start to take the law into their own hands, then they stand to lose a lot more than the ones who started it.
You think so?
Yes, at least let me try to make a difference, please. Just tell me what you know.
Agron tell me the boys who attack him and Bekim. They're the same ones as at the traffic lights.
And do you know their names?
Carl, here a minute. So why do you think Carl was involved?
A witness saw him in the area at the time. What's up? Do you know anything about some refugees getting beaten up yesterday, mate?
Me? What should I?
I saw you at the traffic lights at Westway Avenue the other day. You were hassling a couple of Kosovan lads.
Want me?
There you go.
It was a very serious attack yesterday, Carl. One of the boys got his wrist broken.
Yeah, well, not by me.
Listen, we didn't ask them to come here in the first place. If they don't like it, maybe they should go back to where they came from. They're only here because they know they can get handouts from the government.
Have you any idea what most of them went through before they came here?
Oh, what, and I'm supposed to feel sorry for them, am I? Listen, those flats they're in, the council did those up a year ago. They were supposed to be for us, people that have lived on this estate for years. Instead, what happens? They bring in a load of foreigners and we're told we have to stay put. Well, look after your own first, that's what I say. Ship the others back to where they came from.
Listen, mate.
Mr. Daniels, you know it's an offence to incite racial hatred.
I'm not inciting nothing. I'm just telling you what everyone around here thinks.
Maybe, but you should be well aware that we take racial harassment very seriously these days. So if Carl or any of his mates may be involved, they'd be well advised to stay clear from now on. All right, Carl?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Good. I did warn you.
I know, Sarge. It's just that it wasn't so long ago that it would have been my family on the receiving end of people like Daniels. It makes me sick. That's all.
Hey, Nicky, how's it going?
All right. Is this it?
Yeah. You want to get us a table while I park this?
All right.
You got on the missing list. I like it.
Doesn't look as though you had much trouble getting away either.
Don't you believe it? Paul, Lisa's dad, he pushes me really hard. Never enough hours in the day, you should always be selling to someone, you know the sort.
Seems as if you're doing all right with him, though.
Look, as long as Lisa's happy, he's happy. So where do you want to meet? You looking for a new job?
No. At least not yet, anyway.
So?
Look, it's probably nothing. But your dad came to see me the other night. I think he's worried about you.
About what?
I'm not sure exactly. He said it was because there was a robbery at a place that you'd put security in. Asif Hussein's.
I don't believe it.
What do you mean?
I don't install the systems, Nicky. I'm just a salesman. Wolfson's puts in hundreds of security systems a year. Some of these places are bound to get knocked off.
Did you know Hussein's factory was turned over?
Yes. Yeah, Asif, he called me up as soon as the robbery had happened. He wanted me to sort the place out. If you think I'm mixed up in this, Nicky, you better put your uniform back on, you know what I mean?
I didn't say that. That I'm not even dealing with this case, and if Norman hadn't come to see me...
Yeah, well, you can't win with your family, can you?
And there's nothing else Norman would be worried about.
No. Look, Nicky, you're beginning to sound like them. Just forget about it. Huh? Get some food.
You all right, Nick?
All right.
I'll take.
Yeah, cheers.
Another one.
How's it going? Did you get anywhere with those shirts?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah, there was another warehouse job a couple of weeks ago. Place belonged to a geezer named Peters. Where the phones went, and the MO's similar to that Hussein's place. The security company that do Hussein's place also gave Peters a quote.
Wolfson.
How do you know that?
I don't know. I think my uncle must have mentioned him.
Your uncle?
Look, I don't know, Mickey. I mean, he must have spoken to Hussein. They've known each other for years.
Nick, if you've been digging into this on your own, or your uncle's involved...
No, of course not.
Well, you tell me if you had, yeah? I know you've never had a problem in the past telling the truth about what people have said or done.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means, Nick, just back off my case, yeah?
Nicky, you heard?
Oh, Nicky, who did it? Who would have done that?
Oh, Stell, what's happened?
It's Jerry. He's been mugged. Lisa just called. He's in hospital, St Hughes.
All right. Go on. Go on.
How is he, Doctor?
He's got several broken ribs and a possible concussion, so we'll be keeping him in overnight for observation.
Can we see him?
When we've got him settled, yes. But only for a few minutes. I'll let you know.
Doctor. I'm PC Klein from Sun Hill. I'm Jerry's cousin. Have you any idea what happened?
He hasn't said, but if you want my guess, someone worked him over.
Not a mugging.
I don't think so. Looks like they used a club or a baseball bat. Something like that, anyway.
I see. Thank you. Norman, can I talk to you for a second, please? What's going on, Uncle Norman?
Going on?
You know what I mean. The other night when we talked, you were worried about Jerry. Now I need to know why.
Nick.
No, the real reasons, Norman.
I think Jerry has money problems. I mean, all the new things he has, a new flat, a new car. How can he afford it?
Maybe Lisa's dad helped him out.
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
About 3 weeks ago, I get a phone call at the shop. It's the bank, and they want to ask me if I'm willing to guarantee a £10,000 loan for Jerry.
And were you?
I didn't know anything about it, and I told him that. So I go see Jerry, ask him what's going on, and straight away he says the bank's made a mistake. All he did was make an inquiry. Nothing to worry about, he said.
But you didn't believe him, did you?
He's my son. I want to believe him. But banks don't make mistakes like that.
And you've no idea why he needed the 10 grand?
No.
OK. There's one more thing, Uncle Norman. Do you know a guy called Peters owns a warehouse on Glanville Street?
Jeff? Yeah, of course I know.
Now, was he someone else you told to call Jerry about security?
Nick.
Norman.
Look, Aunt Stell, maybe you should let me go and see Jerry first.
First? Why?
Stella, it's his job. Let the boy go.
Jerry.
It's the trouble with you lot. You're never around when you're needed.
What's happened?
3 guys said they wanted my wallet.
And they did all this to you?
I asked them not to.
Oh, come on, Jez. Tell me what's really going on.
I can't.
And I can't help you unless you talk to me.
I was mugged. That's all there is to it. Just leave me alone, Nicky.
What is it?
This is between us, right?
Maybe, yeah. I ain't making any promises till I know what it's about.
Yesterday you wanted to know how I knew about Wolfson Security.
Yeah?
It's because my cousin Jerry works for him.
Cousin?
Norman's son.
You ain't gonna tell me this Jerry and the warehouse robberies are connected, are you?
I ain't saying Jerry's part of it. He might be a bit flash, but he ain't no villain. But I do know that he went to see both places for Wolfson.
That's it?
No. He got beaten up last night. Bad enough to put him in St. Hugh's. He said it was a mugging, but it wasn't. I think he's got money troubles.
And that's why you're telling me this now, yeah?
Yeah. So I want to know what you think. I mean, this could all just be a coincidence, but... Look, I ain't Jerry's biggest fan. No, that's not fair. He's all right. It's just that my family thinks he's perfect, and maybe I'm putting all of this together because I want him to be in the wrong.
But you ain't so sure.
All I do know is that if my family ever finds out that I even thought Jerry was dodgy, and he isn't, I'll be an outcast.
You don't know what I think?
Yeah.
I wonder whether you'd be that bothered if he weren't your cousin. Would you be suspicious just as a copper?
Yeah.
Well, there you go then. There's your answer. What are you going to do about it?
Jerry, just tell us the truth, please. We know something's going on.
There's nothing to tell me.
Look, I'm looking at 2 robberies here. Both with a connection to Wolfson Security. And both where you was the one who went and had a look at the premises and put the quotes in. Now, how much digging do I have to do here? I know you've got money problems.
Do you think I'm into breaking and entering now?
Jerry, we're going to find out one way or the other.
You help us now, maybe we can limit the damage.
It doesn't make any difference now. I owe money, okay? All this, living up to expectations, it costs. So when the bank wouldn't give me anything, I went to someone else. Only he sold the loan on, and then before I know it, I've got this guy calling me up saying he owns my debt and asking me to pay up.
What's his name?
Carrick. John Carrick.
Go on.
This guy, he takes the first couple of payments. Then he says he doesn't want money anymore, he wants information. Places I've looked at for security, you know, what's inside, how good the alarms are. So I tell him, you know, I had to. If I didn't, he was going to go to Lisa's dad and tell him that I owed money.
So he blackmailed you?
You told him about Azif Hussein's place, yeah?
Yeah. I had to. He said if I didn't tell him, I'd go down as an accessory on the Glanville Street job.
And what about last night? Did Carrick do this to you?
What do you think?
Why?
Because of you guys. I said I didn't want to help him anymore. So it was too risky with you asking questions. So he did this to me.
Jerry, what else did you tell Carrick? Of a warehouse?
MPA distribution. It's on Canley Road.
Thought you were going to stick with the CID investigation.
Nah, didn't want it. Mickey Webb doesn't need me, and I think I've done enough damage.
Well, Jerry done that for himself.
Yeah, well, the fact that he was blackmailed might go in his favour, but I don't suppose it will save his job, and his fiancee's his boss's daughter.
All the eggs in one basket, eh?
Yeah, and as far as my family's concerned, I'll be the one who knocked it out of his hand.
You don't know that. You shouldn't assume the worst.
With my old man?
Oh, come on, don't forget I've met him. You should give him a bit more credit.
Sierra Oscar 3 from Sierra Oscar receiving.
Yeah, go ahead, June.
Playground, Abelard Estate, a stabbing, ambulance on way. Can you deal?
OK, June, we're dealing. So take your mind off it.
Right, fucking tell me what's happened. I need bandages. Open that. Those, give it to me.
They're asking at 9-2. You receiving? Yeah,
We need ambulance. He would bleed to death.
Yeah, it's coming. Just tell me what happened.
I don't know.
Right.
His femoral artery is cut. We need a saline and more pressure dressing now.
Did you see who attacked him? Was it the men? Because Daniels' son attacked Agron and Becky.
I only saw as I was leaving.
Going somewhere?
Away. Home.
Why?
I get a letter this morning. The hospital asked for clinical attachment, has said no. They prefer to give places to those who can pay.
Yeah, but there must be other hospitals.
No. I have had enough. I go home. At least there, what I am has value. I'm not a non-person.
Yeah, but you have value here too, not just with your own people.
I don't think so.
You saved his life.
Because I'm doctor. That is one thing. But people like that, I just hate. I'm angry as you, but I'm lucky. I don't have to stay. So please, let me go. I have to wash my hands.
You sure it's going down tonight?
100%, Gov. See, Carrick knows that Jerry's spoken to Nick Klein, so that could have fired him off. But I can't see why I'd bother to beat the information out of him if he didn't want to use it. I reckon Carrick can go for it myself. He's got no real reason to suspect that we're onto him.
Where's Jerry Klein now?
Downstairs making a statement. Then we can send him home, get someone to look after him. Well, at least till tonight.
How many men?
At least 4. So we're going to lose about, what, a dozen of ours?
Be a nice way to show her on the ball, nicking him after only 2 jobs. OK, Mickey.
Only 2 minutes. He's very weak.
Thank you.
No, did it? I saw their faces. Bloody refugees.
You know, it was one of those bloody refugees who stopped you bleeding to death, Mr. Daniels.
So what?
You want to identify your attackers, is that right, Mr. Daniels?
Too right. I'll see him sent home.
OK. But you should know that if you do, we'll be asking them about the assaults and the racial harassment they've been getting on the estates. And we'll pursue those investigations as hard as we can.
The council have taken a very hardline attitude towards racial issues. I know they're evicting any tenant that's involved.
You can't threaten me. I was the victim here.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And like I said, we'll do everything we can to pursue the case.
You let them get away with it, you mean?
No, it means we're letting you get away with it this time. But any more harassment, no matter how small, and we are going to sort it out. Understood?
And you couldn't do something about it by yourself. You had to go and tell other people.
Mum, it's my job. I can't cover up something like that.
What kind of a job is it when you have to arrest your own cousin?
I didn't arrest him. He made a statement because he knew it was the only thing to do. Is that right?
The only thing to do was to throw away his job. His engagement, maybe.
Rose, if it's anyone's fault, it's mine. I told Nicky I was worried about Jerry and I asked him to find out what was wrong.
But you didn't ask to have him arrested.
Mum,
Rose, enough! Look, Nicky is a policeman. He tries to be a good one. And he does what he has to do. Isn't that right? That's right, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. At least we now know that Jerry was forced to do what he did. Nicky did the best thing. Do you want a cup of tea?
Please.
Oh, Nicky.
I'm going to go for a walk and get a breath of fresh air. I'll be back later.
All units from DI Colin. Movement on the plot. Stand by.
All units from Colin. Go, go, go.
Sonny, you knew, didn't you? Looks like it, doesn't it? Third time unlucky, eh? It's all yours. Gov. Tell you what, Mickey, days like this will make it all worthwhile, eh?
Come on, Marisha. Come on, then I'll be yours. Come on, I'll give you a ride. What's it? Come on. Marisha, you come in. Get your shot.
Who is it?
It's Nick Klein. PC Klein.
What's happened?
Oh, nothing. I didn't mean to worry you. You all right?
Yes, we're fine. The boys are inside.
I'm good. You know, Fatten's gone.
Yes, I know. He came to say goodbye. You're not working, no?
Ah, no, not really. Well, I was just passing. I thought I'd make sure everything was okay.
Do you want to come in? Have a coffee?
I better not. No, thank you. Well, like I said, I was just passing and... Well, you're all right. I better go. Good night.
Good night.